Fire signs was popping. This is for Aries, Leo, Sag. We wrapping up December 2021, wrapping up 2021 period. About to change nodes. We're about to change North Node from Gemini to Taurus. And then we're about to go from South Node of Sag to South Node of Scorpio on January 18th. So this is the accumulation of all of these energies wrapping up the 18-month cycle, which is the cycle that the nodes travel from one sign to the next. It's like 18, on average about 18 months. So we're wrapping up the Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node energies. And we got a lot going on in our relationship houses, you know, as far as our natal chart is concerned. Just about all of the signs that more than one person or other people's energy, starting with the 8th house, has planetary, you know, has planets in it. You know, planets transiting from one house to the other. So a lot going on with our relationships and our connections with others. That started off with Libra season. And so, you know, we're wrapping all of that up. So January 1, we start off a new 18-month cycle with the Taurus, North Node, Scorpio, South Node. So let's see what's going on with you fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Messages for them. What's going on with Aries, Leo, and Sag. Wrapping up December. Okay, we got the Lincoln Memorial. What else we got going on for the fire sign energy? Aries, Leo, Sag. Wrapping up 2021. We got the crayons that came out. What else we got going on? The boat came out. Excuse my picture. The TV came out. One more. What's going on with the fire signs? I don't know, some of you traveling. Maybe you're traveling to DC. We got the little girl that came out as well. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Some of you might be traveling. You may have family in D.C. Traveling to the D.C. area, Maryland, D.C. What do they call it? The DMV. Traveling through the DMV area, okay? Or you considering it, or you know somebody in that area. Could be checking them out for the holidays, or just calling them and communicating with them over the phone for the holidays. Some of you are going to, is there a protest in D.C.? Some type of protest about maybe somebody's rights? I don't know if there's some type of protest going on. Maybe that's why you're going. I feel like some of you are going to partake in whatever's going on at the memorial down in D.C. It could be within the next couple days. This could just be energies of coming up on somebody's mind of what happened with January 6th. I don't know. All right, but there could be something going on in the D.C. area that somebody has to take a look at. It also could be whatever's going on legally, because I know there's a couple of acts that have been passed that are being looked at again. Roe versus Wade, some other ones too. But yeah, this could be what this energy is. So some of you could be involved in that in some way, maybe in your career, or that could affect you directly. For others of you, it just feels like some of you want to, you have a choice that you have to make, and your choice that you have to make is affecting, it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So it's like you really trying to figure out how is everybody going to benefit. And I feel like, you know, you're going to have to make a decision quickly. And so I feel like the concern is, you know, not making a decision that is based on emotion, but to try to make it based on logic. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you need to make an emotional decision, and so you need to come out of, you know, looking at the facts and just think about how, you know, people would feel. It could be something about that in reference to the holiday season. But some of you, it's like, yeah, how would you feel if you were a kid? Some of you could be reminiscing about what was going on when you were a kid. Some of you are wanting to, yeah, some of you are definitely zoning off, wanting to be a kid again. You could be around your children or around children in your family, or you could be doing something for children. Or some of you are just wanting to tap into your inner child. But there's definitely something about children and your inner child. Some of you may want to travel to see your child. You could be talking to them online. Maybe you're able to see them on your TV screen, you know, because you got them on your phone and got your phone hooked up to the TV or however you got your electronic set up, but you could be talking to people online. I feel like somebody could be doing some painting. I don't know, sipping paints. People could be getting together with groups. You know how family members y'all get together, and then after y'all eat, maybe y'all go do something together, do an event. So maybe some of you are doing sipping paint or something where you're dealing with things with color, being creative with color. So painting, drawing. Um, Maybe you're doing ceramics. Um, but some type of activity where you're able to be creative and you're able to stand out and everybody's unique. You know how you see each of these crayons, they're unique color. None of them are like the other, as far as their color. So I feel like it's something that you guys are participating in that will allow all of you to shine. So it's like some type of project like that or some type of activity like that, so that's pretty dope. But that allows everybody to be free. Like I feel like somebody wants to do that. Somebody wants to be who they truly are. Somebody may want to come out of the closet in reference to what it is that they particularly agree on. It don't matter what it is, whether it's sexuality, whether it's your religious and political beliefs. I feel like somebody is afraid that they won't be accepted by maybe family and friends if people knew who they truly were or how they truly felt about something. So I'm getting that too. But let's see what else comes out for you guys. Fire sign energy. What's going on with them as we wrap up December 2021, as we wrap up 2021 as a whole. All right, what's this monumental energy here? The Lincoln Memorial. This represents choices, having to make a choice. It can represent how each choice would affect each side and, being caught in the middle. Somebody could be tired of being caught in the middle. Is what I'm feeling. That's for some of you. You're tired of being caught in the middle or having to bring truth to a situation or having to, because, if you look at the situation with Lincoln, he was in the middle. He was the leader. So maybe, being a boss, it costs to be the boss. That's what they say. So somebody in charge right now is frustrated because they have to make a leadership decision that, so this is what could be going on, you could be involved in this, especially what's going on in politics today. In the political arenas, all right? But somebody could just really be exhausted and tired of having to choose between sides, between who they really want to be versus who maybe their family feels they should be, or based on who their colleagues feel they should be, or based on who their friends feel they should be. Somebody's tired of pretending to be somebody or pretending what do you call it when you sit the fence? I used to say it all the time, straddling the fence. Somebody's getting tired of straddling the fence. Somebody needs to take a side, is what I'm getting to. Make a decision. Yeah, because somebody's angry. It's like somebody's hiding their feelings or somebody is explosive here. They've been holding back their feelings about how they feel about something or who they want to be, and now it's to the point where they're frustrated. So it could be somebody's views around you, and somebody could be holding back how they feel about it. So be careful, tempers flare. Especially around the holiday season here, because that could happen. Some people don't celebrate the holidays. Some people miss family and friends, but some people, when they do get together, things, tempers flare. I do feel like somebody's tired of being the mediator between other family members when people's emotions get all out of play. So somebody's here in the middle and they tired of it. That's what I get for some of you. What else is going on here with the fire signs? Irritated. Yeah, somebody's irritated, frustrated with a situation. I don't know what somebody's being bothered about or what they're bothered about, but it's like two people or a couple of people that always get into it with each other, and somebody's tired of being a mediator between these people. Somebody's aggravated about somebody and they get aggravated real quick. I feel like somebody has a short temper or somebody knows exactly what to say to someone to get them riled up. Or this is just the energy of someone being irritated because they can't be them or they're not being accepted for who they are or they're holding back who they are. But there's an energy here of something building up, right? Anger, frustration, building up. Mars is in Scorpio. Mars is in Sagittarius right now. It's about to go into Capricorn in January. So, this is somebody's beliefs and their values or the way they live their lifestyle. it's against what somebody else believes, and somebody's having a problem with that. And it's about to explode once Mars hits. When does Mars hit uh, Capricorn? Because that's when this is. It's gonna probably, if it doesn't happen by then, it'll happen between now and then. It's in January. It's like the 19th. I made some notes with my notebook. Yeah, Mars goes into Capricorn January 21st. So between now and January 21st, this situation here, where somebody's, hiding how they truly feel, or hiding their beliefs, or always tired of being a mediator, or tired of trying to please everybody, that's going to come to a head. So just be mindful of that if you're involved in a situation like that. Like, there could be somebody around you who could be showing you energies like they agitated, or you may know what's up and you see things coming to a head. Yeah, I'd see that too. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So some of you could be just chilling, watching movies, enjoying your time off that way. All right, going to the movies. I see people going to the theater. I love the theater. I haven't been yet. I did want to go check out the House of Gucci. But I don't know. There's another movie I want to. Oh, The Matrix. Didn't The Matrix come out? The Matrix came out today, I believe. But check that out. Okay, this card been coming out for everybody. So somebody could be confused about what to watch, what they want to see, or what they're seeing. It could be a lot of conflicting messages. I got this earlier for I forget who it was. Was it the Earth signs? But they had it on a computer, on a tablet. You got it on a TV. So it's conflicting information that you could be getting on the news. A lot of people are confused about what's going on out here. A lot of confusion, a lot of misinformation from multiple news networks, but there's definitely some mass confusion going on out here, for real. All right. What else is going on here with the collective? What's the young girl here? Some of you, your children could be school age. Maybe they could be 12, 13 years old. Maybe they have some questions for you about things going on with them at school and what they could be dealing with school. Specifically, I get with school. Yeah, encouraged. So maybe they just need some encouragement, because this is a representation of somebody being able to take off and do whatever it is that they want to do. So they could be looking for you. Yeah, see the training wheels right there? That's a training wheel. That's a training wheel, and that's a training wheel. Right here and right here. So yeah, being able to take off and go. So for some of you, maybe you're getting your kids a bike. So that could be what's going on too. Maybe they're getting a bike for Christmas, or they got a bike for Christmas. You're going to teach them how to ride their bike. For others of you, it could be symbolic to you encouraging your children to move to another stage of life, as far as maturity and growth. We got Saturn in the 4th house right now. Well, Saturn's not in the 4th house, it's in Aquarius. It just depends on where that is for you. So it could be somebody with Saturn in the 4th house. So it could be, parents giving a little bit more, being a little bit more lax, to giving your kids a little bit more responsibility, or encouraging them to take things to the next level. That could be what you're dealing with. What's this exhausted energy here for the fire signs? Your kids are growing, I feel like. It could be kids or grandkids, but you're watching them grow up right before your eyes. That saying, like, they're growing up right before your eyes. So it could be one of these types of moments. Maybe your kid walks, right? You may have a little boo-boo, and a little boo-boo starts walking, right? And it's just like, oh my God. Or it could be, your kid literally is at that age where they're riding their bike without the training wheels. Or it could be that, okay, maybe they got their license, or they got their first job, just some types of something like that, right? What's the exhausted energy for the fire signs? Okay, one too many. What's the exhausted energy for the fire signs? What's going on with them? We got the 2 of Swords energy. Yeah, I feel like when you're, for those of you who are in this dispute with people or family members or friends, where you're always caught in the middle, you always got to try to, bring the peace to it. I feel like you are tired and you just like, yo, I'm not gonna get in the middle of this anymore. So I feel like that some of you are just saying, you know what, I'm not being Lincoln anymore, or I'm not Switzerland anymore, or what have you. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, it could be in a love situation. Maybe you're always tired of keeping your peace. You're always tired of trying to pipe down a situation and keep cool and try to consider everybody. You're tired of being the one to do that. And you're tired of holding in your frustration. I feel like that's you. Because this, to me, yeah, it's like, okay, maybe you don't want this relationship to go anywhere. Or it could be you looking at this person like this person is so arrogant. Who do they think they are? Because look at this anger here. Like this is colorful. We got the anger card and the so I don't know. For some of you, you do need to be careful here. You could be fighting. Okay, so if some of you are going to the Lincoln Memorial to fight for equal rights, or this could be against some type of violence against a diverse population. Okay, we have the Emperor energy in reverse here. You have police brutality. I feel like it could be for some of you. You could be going to protest some type of going to a police brutality rally. Or you could be watching something about that on TV. Yeah, with the Chariot energy in reverse. This is, this is emotional shit that's very difficult for someone to get over. So some of you, this could be what's happened to you. This could be something that you've experienced. Or, just the energy period of this with the moon energy in reverse. Yeah, depressed, very sad. Yeah, and then we have it feeling powerless, right? Yeah, that's how some of you feel about this situation. Whether it's okay, so it's oppression here. So it could be racial oppression, people just tired of this, not being able to love who they want to love. So it could be, LGBT community members protesting. It could be just people protesting, period, wanting to be able to be who they want to be with, not be, criticized or ridiculed because of who they are. But that's what all those rainbow, the crayons represent. So for some of you, that's what you're dealing with, or that's what's going on with you, or that's how you're feeling. All right, yeah, you're irritated and frustrated with the Knight of Swords in reverse, that you can't speak your mind, or that you'll be rejected, or you'll be treated terribly, or you're treated terribly because of who you love. It gets you angry. It gets you frustrated. Some of you have to be careful of going around family members and friends this holiday season who, for example, if you're a member of the LGBT community, people who are homophobic, or, they have a phobia against, or ignorance or biased against people of the LGBT community. But there's a lot of confusion on the television about what happened as well, whether this is a police brutality thing, where, somebody of color gets assaulted or killed by police officers. That could be what's on TV. We have the Nine of Pentacle energy here. Somebody just wanting to be respected. Yeah, it's like they don't understand why people are not being treated with respect. So some of you are watching this on the news, or you're involved in this directly. You could be on the police force. You could be somebody who lost a family member to police brutality, or knew someone who was involved. Or like I said, some of you could be going to march, or you went to the march, or you're watching a protest on TV and you're tired of this. Yeah, some of you, like I said, with your children, you're trying to encourage them to move forward, despite what's going on in the world, to mourn the loss and show respect, but that you still have to move on. So you're encouraging your kids. So somebody sees something traumatic like police brutality and they're trying to explain it to their kid. So I'm getting that for some of you. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what's going on with the love situation. All right, messages for the fire signs. All right. Okay, so somebody needs to turn off the TV. So this is where I was talking about the being confused. Maybe this is your children watching TV, a lot of TV, and they're confused about things. So it may be time to turn off the TV, put away the computer, and to just, disconnect from that type of stuff, especially if just watching too much TV, period, because all the information is overload. You know what I mean? And some people are getting overloaded. So for you, it would be best for you to step away from the computer. Maybe find something to do outside, you know, because this is taken away from your fire energy, you know. Then we have strictly sexual. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with you and someone that you're with, but if you want something more serious, then it looks like this is not the situation. If you're, open to seeing what happens and you don't care either way, but just make sure the person is not lying to you, because that, I feel like, is the second concern. The first concern is this just going to be sexual, or well, you never know what's going to happen, but like, how's this person's energy about it? How do they feel about what could happen in the future? And don't dismiss the red flags in reference to what they're saying to you or what they're not saying to you. That's important. Someone who could just be very direct and upfront, they're comfortable with what they want. So you're going to have to trust your intuition. Listen to it. This is the energy right now for your intuition is very strong. We're dealing with so many lunar energies right now. So it's very important that you pay attention to it. Very important. What else we got for my fire signs? All right, so it says nothing is wasted. Vulture spirit. So some of you may feel like the connection that you were in, or the situation that you were in, is like it was a waste of time for you. When this card comes out, the universe wants you to know it was not a waste of time. Whenever you feel that way, you have to stop and look at what did you learn about yourself in the situation. And that's where you'll be able to realize that no relationship that you're in or no situation that you're in is a waste of time. There's something you're supposed to get out of it. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Okay. This and that are true. That came out in reverse. So there's a yin and yang to everything, a positive and negative to everything. And I feel like this came out in reverse for some of you because you've already been through this. You've come out of this situation. By the time you're watching this video, it's like, okay, this was a memory. Yeah, this is what I went through. I'm no longer in that energy anymore. So I feel like this is in reverse for some of you. For others of you, I feel like it's in reverse because you're in this situation right now and you're only looking at the side of the situation that you want to look at. You don't want to look at the other side. And as a result, you're looking at it from an unbalanced view, which is why maybe you could be seeing it as, okay, I wasted my time. Nothing is wasted. Or you could be, still stuck in a situation that you need to leave, you know. And then we have be fearless and bold. So you definitely are considering or going to be put in a position where you're going to have to consider taking a risk on something. All right. And it may put you in a position where you may be nervous or apprehensive. But, and it could even be just being fearless and bold and going in deep and looking at what caused the situation. A lot of times we may find that we're the common denominator in all of our situations, and that's the hardest pill to swallow. Because if you could swallow that pill, then, there's very few people who can do it in, every aspect. But just imagine if you could. Just imagine how powerful you would be if you were able to just be able to hear your truth and really hear your truth and really accept it. Right? Then you would be able to accept others. But that's a hard thing to do. That's why shadow work is difficult. It's difficult to accept, your fault in situations sometimes. Yeah, see, poised. Here's another energy here of someone, only looking at things from one side. They're looking at it from theirs. But then again, there's another energy of anger here, frustration. All right, somebody aggravated because about their beliefs or their values. People get fired up about their beliefs and values. We got milk and honey. So this could be a situation here where someone would definitely benefit. The universe could be blessing you. It could be monetary. Okay, usually that's what we think about with milk and honey, right? It could be other things, though. Something sweet that is only, really sweet to you. But I feel like the universe says if you maintain your patience and your composure and you don't get out of hand, you got blessings coming. Definitely. So some of you are going to be tested based on your temperance and your balance. and not allowing somebody to, control your anger. Yeah, see, we have listening to your higher self, the higher mind. So for some of you, that's what's important for you, is listening to your intuition. So yeah, I think that I pulled everything I did. I pulled everything, fire signs. So that's what I got for you guys. So I hope that those of you who celebrate the holidays had a wonderful holidays. Those of you who don't, I just hope you were able to do something, productive with the time, something that meant something to you. Um, I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel for 2021. Those of you who keep coming back, thank you for all the love and support. I appreciate you. And I just want to say thank you for your support for this year. Happy holidays to those who celebrate, to those who don't. Thank you again for your year-round support, and hopefully we will connect again in 2022. Peace and blessings. Later, fire signs.